everybody, welcome back. If you're just joining us, we just finished up our last stream with our doubles champions, Lucas Piper and Alex Hawkins. Then we took a quick little break, and now we are here for singles. First game up, Maya versus Maurice. And we are here in Tier 1 singles. And again, it's going to be another quick bracket. Only 9 teams in the bracket here for singles. You can see we got Maya up 5-0. Let me fix that scoreboard for you. Maya up 5-0 early here against Maurice. Looks like she's going to pick up a couple more there. And, of course, if you don't know, if you weren't here for doubles, that is, of course, Maya there on the left. Malin De La Cruz Gigante versus Maurice Chapman. Reese there on the right. Reese down 7-0 after a few rounds here. Going to take his time getting into this. Ooh, that one off the back. Throwing that fast side. And we said earlier, these boards are pretty quick. So if you miss left or right, that's what's going to happen. That's 2 of them now off the back for him. See if he's going to flip over to the slow side. Nope, he's going to stay on the fast side. That's the one hits the hole there. Maya in for a 12. Maurice off the back for a 3. That's going to be 9 more for Maya, taking her up 16-0 here early. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you don't know, my name is Jason from Whataburger Cornhole, and I am going to be bringing you MotorCity Cornhole February ACL Regional. Maya missing that one off to the right. Maurice looking to take advantage and try to get his first points of the game as we keep freezing up here on our video. We're hoping to get that squared away here. Having some connectivity issues. Some Wi-Fi issues here at the Ultimate Sports Center, but don't let that fool you. It's still a great place to come and play. I got Tony walking around finding everybody on the Wi-Fi and telling them to shut it down. Get off of my Wi-Fi. So hopefully we don't have too many interruptions throughout singles here. As you can see there in your upper left-hand corner, our singles bracket is brought to you by our good friends over at Yo's Cornhole. If you haven't had a chance to play with Rob and Yo's Cornhole, make sure that you do. And we have a great chance for you to do that coming up here in just a little bit as Maya with a great collect in front there. March 8th, if you guys aren't doing anything, you want to go for a little drive. Well, if you're down by us and you want to go for a little drive, or if you live up on the north side, you can head on over to Holly Meadows as Maurice misses that one left, and Maya follows him over there. Going to pick up 2 more. Holly Meadows up in K-Pac, Michigan, March 8th, starting at doors at noon, bags fly at 1. Our friends Yo's Cornhole is going to be out there running a tournament with our other close friends at Uncensored Cornhole, and I will be out there with the Whataburger gear, and we will be broadcasting all day out there at Holly Meadows in K-Pac, Michigan. Great food and drink specials. $20 gets you into a 4-game switch into a bracket. So come on out and hang out with us. Have a little fun out in K-Pac. Both players now with the bag off the back. Maurice not happy with himself. You see walking away there. He's going to have himself a drink before he comes back up and throws his next bag. Take a second, take a breather. Frustrated, a lot of bags off the back for Maurice today. He is a fast side thrower though. And unfortunately, when you are a fast side thrower, that is, when you miss, that's going to happen. Maya helping him out there, missing that one off to the right. And then Reese going in. That's going to be a 7-on-6. One more for Maya. Going to put her up on 19. right, Tony hopping back in the booth with us. Had some business to go take care of. I told him walk around and you find everybody whose phone is hooked up to this Wi-Fi that we're connected to right now, and you shut it down. Shut it down. Thank you to everybody tuning in here for Tier 1 Singles on Facebook, and also thank you to everybody over on YouTube. This is going to be our first regional that we are on both. And I've already got a few pictures people have sent in and watching it on the big screen at home, and that's a lot of fun for us here. It's a big step for us to branch out and not only be here on Facebook, but also over on YouTube. Something we've been wanting to do for a while, and finally just broke down and said, all right, let's figure out how to do it. You got to understand, I'm not a tech-savvy guy. Tony, a little more tech-savvy than I am. I'm not much of a tech-savvy guy.
We'll see you on Twitch next week.
Yeah. Tony, of course, live streamer on Twitch. Playing games. I'll tell you what, I never watched a Twitch live stream, somebody gaming, before I watched you. It was about a month ago when you text me and you said, hey, check this out. And it was like, that is really cool. And that's going to do it right there. Maya's going to take down the first game here in Tier 1 Singles. Going to take out Maurice. Back here, Tier 1 Singles, Jack McKinney, David Brown here on board one as we join this game right here in the first round. As David Brown doing what we've seen him do all day, throw a bag off the back of the board. Jack McKinney goes up for the airmail drag, misses and bounce off the back. So now David, opportunity, he can go in and pick up his first point of the game. And this again, Tier 1 Singles. Tony joining me back in the booth, coming from Tony from Uncensored Cornhole, one of our favorites out there in the cornhole world. If not, well, if you don't count us, I would say my favorite in the cornhole world, Uncensored Cornhole. And he is helping us here on the technical side today. As in between games, we're talking about all the technical stuff and the things that we need to upgrade here to to get a better stream out to you guys, because that's always my goal. Everything I do, everything I think about on a daily basis is what can I do to improve the stream. And again, if you guys saw equipment-wise where we were just a year ago to where we are now, we've already upgraded quite a bit, and we're looking to do the same thing. We're looking to continue to do the same thing. So we're looking into different options and different things. So, stay tuned. Keep watching. Keep tuning in. That's why we do this.
I'm growing Jason's wish list.
Yes.
As we speak.
Oh, my Amazon wish list is going crazy. I think this is the third different bag I've seen David throw today. So I think he just doesn't look comfortable out there with a set of bags yet. Oof. Not entirely sure. I don't know if he meant to cut that in or hit that airmail, but either way, it looked pretty.
Is that something you would do? Would you change bags multiple times in a match?
Throughout a tournament? Absolutely, I've done it before.
Yeah. Does it make it hard?
And no, sometimes it makes it easier, because if you're really struggling, for me anyway, if you're really struggling with one bag, David goes in there, picks up 4, going to take the lead. If I'm struggling, like if I start with one bag, and especially when you're outside in the summer, as the day progresses, the board conditions will change with humidity, with sun, with cloud, with all those things. A lot of times when I find myself struggling and I go to grab a different set of bags, instantly it just makes for whatever reason, I feel more confident, because I know, hey, if the boards are super fast and all the bags are flying off the back, well, if I grab my super slow set, I know these aren't going off the bag. Now I can just get out there and chuck, have fun with it. Now, of course, I'm not at the level of these guys, so who knows? With him, although confidence-wise, David is looking better now than he was in doubles earlier, as he puts his 4th bag in there. And Jack looking to follow, but leaves it too far high and right. 2 more for David Brown.
See, so I'm one of those guys. I'm like, I play switches all the time. That's what we run, right? That's what we normally run. So I'm constantly throwing different bags. But if I had my choice, I would stick with my one bag for the entire night, and I would never change it, because I feel like that's that bad juju,
So even if board conditions completely change and that bag is just sticking and just won't move on the board, you're just going to keep throwing it.
I feel like I find that out in the first couple, maybe after the first game, but after that I find that bag and I'm
you just stick with it. Yeah.
And outside, obviously different animal, right?
Well, yeah, outside, yeah, completely.
Yeah.
Especially when you get into those late summer months where the humidity sometimes can change drastically throughout the day, or the sun starts to go down around 7:30, 8 o'clock, and all of a sudden the board conditions really slow down.
Right.
David leaves that one high and left. Jack follows him up there. We're going to get out of there with a 10-10 wash. Yeah, bag mechanics are always interesting with different people. I mean, you see players, even they could win a game and come out with a different set of bags the next game. You see it all the time when somebody loses and they go, "Oh, it's the bag's fault. I'm going to go change the bag."
It's always the bag's fault.
I mean, usually.
Always.
Just the repeatability in these kids' throws is that's what kills me. Is if you watch him, especially David and Jack, these two right here, great examples. Wouldn't be able, bags 1 through 4. You could put them on a replay and you wouldn't be able to tell which one was which. They are just identical throws. And David goes up. That looked like his normal bag, and he goes up, hits the airmail drag.
I love it.
In what looks like just a normal throw from him. Let's take another look at that airmail drag in the uncensored Cornhole instant replay. As Jack slides in, and just no hesitation from him here. Just steps right up and goes and gets it. He says, "I need that bag right there. Thank you."
It's one of my favorite shots in the game, when you just have a little corner hanging.
And you just get enough of it.
Yep.
See, I've got my top 2 favorite shots. And anybody who's watched our streams long enough have heard me say it multiple times. My top 2 favorite shots in all of Cornhole. Number 1 is the unnecessary open board airmail. Accidental or not. as David comes up short with that one. Number 2 is the 7th bag block.
Yes.
You get your first 3 in, you put your 4th one right in front of the hole and just dare them to make a mistake.
I know somebody that's really good at open board airmails, especially with their first bag.
Yeah?
My wife.
So you wouldn't happen to be related to her, would you?
I would be, yeah, I would be.
See, and there's an opportunity right there. I thought Jack might try to go up base, and he was on the outside there. He had an angle on it if he stepped out a little bit to go get that and kind of show Dave, hey, you're not the only one who can hit an airmail drag. Said he just decided to go in, going to pick up a couple of points and move on to the next round. Get that first bag back. And in singles, I think that's a big...
Correct. It's a safe play, right? Get yourself a point.
Get that first bag. First bag in doubles is one thing, but I think in singles, having that first bag is super, super important.
Agreed.
Great bag there. Little block replace right in David's lane. Bullying his bag out of the way just a little bit. Going to be out of play for him. See, and that's another thing. Another big difference between players of this caliber and a player like me is I look at that and I know David Brown's not going to go after them every time.
Me too.
But sets up a couple of more and brings it in within 1.
Sorry, Romeo. That's probably me. I need to get closer.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Yeah.
A little both. I turned him up a little bit.
There we go.
As looks like the stream is still a little bit choppy here and there. We're trying to work on that here, guys. But we don't. Now I checked with. I know I promised you during doubles. I checked with Zach. We don't have an official date yet for March, but he is working on it. Not sure if we're going to be back here at the Ultimate Sports Center or if it could possibly be a different venue. We're going to give you all of that information as soon as we have it. Keep an eye out on our Facebook page, and also if you haven't already. Go check out MotorCity Cornhole on Facebook, and there you will find all of the information that you need for all the regionals coming up. Romeo says, much better. See, Tony, you just got to get up on that mic.
Yeah, that's right.
Very directional mics. They do pick up a lot of the background noise, which I love because I love the atmosphere in the room. That's why we have mics under the board, so you can hear that bag hitting the board. But the ones in front of us, you got to get right up on.
We're learning. We're learning.
It's funny watching David Brown throw it. It looks like he's like halfway through his throw. It almost looks like he goes into slow motion as Jack catches the front of the board there and leaves that one short and right. Although Jack has taken the lead now, up 9-8, and of course, early in the bracket here, heading into round 11. I say early in the bracket, but it's also deep in the bracket.
It is.
Because there's only 9 players in the singles bracket. So normally I would say it's going to go quick, but when you got players like these guys here, and you know a game with any of these Tier 1 players here can easily go 30, 35 rounds. So even though it's a small bracket, it could take a while as David leaves that one short, and he's got one off to the left.
That's uncharacteristic.
Jack can pick up 5 here, but again, that's, looking at if you're dealing with a fast board, which he's been putting a lot of bags off the back, and that one slides over the hole as well. Jack in for a 12. Really need to limit the damage here if you're David. Got to be in with this one. Ooh, barely, but it does fall. On 5 is going to be a 7 spot for Jack. Going to take him up to 16.
You come back from that in this level?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I've been doing this long enough. I've seen enough of these games that, especially a player of David's quality, I wouldn't say easily, But if he plays his cards right and forces the issue like that right there, putting that block up low and in the middle, and force Jack to try to force him to make a mistake. But the other thing is you have to get around that block as well. Now Jack looks like he was missing that roll bag earlier on in doubles. He wasn't hitting it, and now all of a sudden looks like he found it. And see, there's a problem with trying to force somebody else to make a mistake, is sometimes you end up making that mistake. And I was going to give up at least 2 more here. Going to put Jack up on 18. It's amazing how the room really thins out when you go from doubles to singles. Normally it's the opposite. We usually start these with singles, and then the room swells and gets louder and gets crazier once you get closer to doubles, because everybody's coming in waiting to start. Now it's the exact opposite. It feels like there's nobody here now. Like it. But I'm sure we had a lot of people, just like always, that don't play in singles that come later for doubles, and a lot of people that play doubles that now took off that aren't playing singles.
Maybe they're just unhappy with their game and they're at the bar.
Always a possibility, too, as David goes up for the airmail there and misses that off the back. And he's got to go airmail again, and he's got to drag this one.
He's getting it.
There it is.
I knew it.
Still going to give up 1, but stays in the game after missing that first airmail. Romeo, yes, this is a rare Zoll ACL sighting. He is here. You just caught him in the background there of our last shot. He is playing, I think he's 1-0 in Tier 2 right now. As Jack leaves that one way short on the bottom of the board. And he's excited, too, because once we go back to that other camera, you're going to see he's wearing his black and pink Whataburger baseball jersey. He's excited because the first games of spring training started today. Tigers played earlier at 1 o'clock. I didn't see how that game went.
You don't want to know.
No, it's just spring training.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Who was our starting pitcher? Was it some no-name? No,
I don't even know. I just saw the score when I walked out there. I was like, wow.
Oh, yeah. Yep. All right, picking up 3 there for David Brown, getting up into double digits, trying to draw a little closer. See, and here's the other thing, too, is you got to be careful when you're up big like Jack is. And this is where I see a lot of comebacks like this call in these games, is they get up big and then they kind of relax a little bit and they try things they normally wouldn't try in a close game. And, you know, sometimes you miss that shot and then, boom, next thing you know, they pick up 3 here, 4 there, you know, and they get right back in it. And then you got to be able to switch back into that super competitive mode. Of course, David's making it easy for him here, missing that one off to the right.
So what you're saying is the pros are a lot like us. When they get up big, they do silly things like we do.
In a relatively low stakes tournament like a regional like this, yes. I don't think you're going to see that as much when you get to like what's happening out in Las Vegas in the ACL Open this weekend. You're going to see a lot less of it out there, but of course it happens to everybody. You get up big, you start to relax a little bit, and next thing you know, it's too late. And there goes David with one off the back. Jack's got to put one of these in. Oh, he goes off the back as well. And I think we're gonna wash that out on 5s if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even have to be up big. I do really silly things.
Yeah.
give me a 2-point spread.
Well, see, that's the difference between us and them. They're playing competitively. We're playing for fun. You know, yeah, we like to win. Yeah, we like to. But hey, if I see a stupid shot that I think I have a chance at making, I'm gonna go for it.
Agreed.
Ooh, that bag off the left side. That could do it. Couple more bags in here from Jack, and he's going to take down David Brown here in ACL singles here in Tier 1.
Romeo, I'm taking the over on that. I want to see something wild today.
Over under on chairs thrown is a 0.5. I like it. I'll take. You know what? I'll take the under. I'll take the under. Here's the great part though. At least he didn't throw it at somebody. I think he threw it at a board. I don't think he threw it at somebody. All right, that's going to do it here for this game. We're going to bring you another one here in just a few minutes, so stick and stay. We will be right back. Actually, hang on. Before we go back, let me do this. Let me go over here. Just because we don't see it very often, go and zoom in. Yes, that is Brandon Zoll playing in an ACL event. Gotta love to see it. Doesn't happen very often. When it does, we try to make sure we capture it on film. All right, stick and stay. We'll be back with another game right after this. We are back here, board one, tier one, singles action. Nobody down to the other end, so Alex got to walk down and make the adjustment himself. Checking with Jack, making sure everything looks good. Jack says, yep, we're good to go. All right, let's head back down the other way, and let's get this one started. Jack McKinney there on the left against Alex Hawkins there on the right. This is a winner bracket semifinal match. Our other semifinal match is right here. Maya and Lucas over on board two. Maya up 7-1 in that one. This is your second semifinal match. Winner of this goes on to the winner bracket finals to face the winner of board two, Maya and Lucas. If these bags are live, then Jack's got one off and one barely hanging on. It's getting ready to go. Alex in for a 10. Jack in for a 6. First points of the game going to Alex.
You gotta appreciate the aggressiveness, Jack. Love that airmail shot.
Oh, absolutely. You know, and the confidence to be able to throw it. And I know it's early in the game, and but it is the, you know, it is a bracket semifinal game. You know, and again, I know it's not a huge bracket, and I know it's you know, a small regional, but still to be able to have the confidence in yourself to throw that in that scenario. Oh, is Jack thinking, does he possibly thinking bar of soap here? He's going at it fast side. Gets them all to fall. I don't think he was thinking it. I was thinking it.
Get it.
Alex goes up and hits it. What a bag from Alex Hawkins. take another look at that airmail drag from Alex on our uncensored cornhole instant replay. Goes up and just gets it. What a bag from
It's a
Alex.
thing of beauty. I missed Romeo from earlier, but I agree with you, Romeo. 4 beer throws. I'm with you.
4 beer throws, you're going to have to explain.
4 beer throws. Romeo might have to explain that one. I'm not sure if that means in the practice round we get 4 throws with beer in hand, or are we actually throwing 4 beers?
That was my question, because if you're throwing 4 beers, I'd like to catch one. If you're going to waste them like that, at least let me catch one. Alex going up and over the top, hits the airmail clean. Jack looking to do the same, and he does. What a bag from Jack. One more for Alex. Oh, bounces off. Does get the 2 in front to fall. That's going to be a 9 on 10. 1 point there for Jack to tie us up.
Hi, Mr. Yo.
Yes, put a mark on the wall. I think he's talking about because we got a Zoll sighting here.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to see. I'm looking down. It looks like he's down. Looks like Caleb's beating him right now over there on board 5.
I think we could do that down there at the end. Put Zoll right underneath the C of USC down there.
I'm thinking just like a chalk outline on the wall. Ooh, Alex wanted that more in the middle. Now Jack's going to be able to bully that out of the way. Ooh, but Jack comes in a little hot and ends up sitting on the back of the hole.
That's coming back. Unless he N1s him here.
Nope. He enough to bump it and keep it back there. Because if he puts that in and it just slips in the front, like that bag would have fallen a round before, or a bag before. There, 2 more for Alex. He's going to take the lead right back. Now, my question is, and I know we're focusing more on a game that's in Tier 2 that we're not actually broadcasting right now, but my question is, what bags is Zoll throwing, and where did he get them from? Because I don't know that he even owns a set of ACL bags.
He doesn't. He actually came and found me and said, hey, you got ACL bags? By chance, I actually had some.
Oh, okay. So he's throwing your bags.
He's not throwing he didn't end up going with mine.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think he likes my my carpet.
I don't think I have any ACL bags left. It's been so long since I've played it. It's been 2 years now, plus of broadcasting ACL. But I have not thrown ACL in a long time, as Alex skips over the hole there with his 3rd bag. Going to go fast. I try to grab that one in the front and really limit the damage here. And he does get it. What a bag. Jack in for 2 to tie it up again. And I know it's not your favorite form of cornhole, but if you told me I could only ever play one way for the rest of my life in cornhole, it would definitely have to be singles.
You're a monster.
I know. I love it.
You're a monster. It's nothing better than sitting at the other end of the board.
You just don't like the walking.
You're 100%
I think that's.
I like having a pop in my hand and my partner throwing my bags back to me.
There you go. Barley pop.
Yes.
Alex missing that one too far to the right. Jack, wow, I don't know how he got that bag around and in and nothing else fell with it. Now 2 bags off to the right for Alex. Can he do it again? Can he get in clean again? He does. Unbelievable.
Wow.
I'm going to call it here, and now I'm going to call it early, as that is a 7-point round for Jack McKinney. And I'm going to call it right now. That might be your singles Tier 1 champion right here. If he keeps shooting like this, keeps putting bags like that in the hole, unbelievable.
I agree.
But there is a reason he is wearing that Bush's best ACL Pro jersey. Let's not kid ourselves here, people. He is one of the best this state has to offer.
Where's the golden retriever at?
What?
That golden retriever from the Bushes
Oh,
commercial.
that-
You know, the one that talked. Yeah.
You just want that. You just want that recipe. That's all you want.
You're right.
You know what? No, that's too much work. They've already done it for me. I'll just go open up a can. I love me some baked beans.
Yes, sir.
So I look forward to the wintertime. I look forward to the holidays. Oh, is that bag just not enough from Alex to get those to fall? As he has a few expletives as he walks down to the other end. I love the holidays because of eggnog, and I love the summers because of baked beans. And I know you can have baked beans anytime, but that's really a summer food, in my opinion.
And candy corn, right?
Disgusting. Don't even start. It's Jack.
Just had to bring it up one time.
Again, catches that one on the front of the board. Doesn't have enough to get it all the way up, but then Alex is going to hit it. And he almost goes off the back. How aggressive does Jack get going after this one? Ooh.
Love it.
Gets aggressive with the and one attempt. Gordon hopping in the chat saying, let's go, Jack.
We got a timeout from Alex.
Yeah, he's going to walk away for a second. Take a breath. Grab his, what I can only assume was water, based on his age. I know last time I was here playing, it wasn't water in mine. Shh, I shouldn't say that out loud.
It's Pepsi, right?
Get everybody. Yes, it was Pepsi.
Pepsi.
There's the cutback he was looking for to get around that block from Jack. Now, again, the question with Jack is, does he do it? It does. He goes after it again. Takes it off, but doesn't go in. Say it again. It's singles. You're up big. You start making bad decisions. Third time's a charm. He hits the airmail, but now an opportunity for Alex to pick up 3 and draw a little closer here. Ooh, but he misses it too far right. Still going to get 1.
You know what's really interesting to me is seeing the younger players take the step. And when I first started, I took a step. But it's so much more into your muscle memorization, your muscle. Like, how do you keep that intact?
Yeah, you know, that's I used to do the same thing. Well, here's the thing. I went from stepping a big step, like Don Cup style step, when I first started to from there I went to just, I literally stood perfectly still and only swung my arm. And now I've got kind of a bit of a rocking motion. And anything you do, really, I mean, I think it's fairly safe to say that the more movement you have in your throw, it's just more opportunity for error, right?
Correct.
But there's something about maybe it's the age. If you learn at that young age, that it just doesn't matter, because and again, just like everything, with kids pick up everything so much quicker than anybody our age.
Yeah. Coming from horseshoes, it's a big step sport. And that's, we all learned from that, right?
Between horseshoes and bowling, that's where we all came from. I mean, we were kids that grew up in the 80s and 90s, and the closest thing to cornhole we had back then was either horseshoes or bowling.
Right.
And bowling wasn't just a step. I mean, it's like a 5-step
steps.
drop.
Yeah, couple steps.
So Alex again picking up some more points here, going to draw up to within 4 now.
I thought you'd be on my side with candy corn.
No, he knows what's up. Candy corn is disgusting, and that is confirmed.
You know what else, Every color of the candy corn has a different flavor.
Don't
Unless
start.
You know that secret.
I told you don't start with this because it doesn't. It all tastes like wax, and it is all disgusting.
It's all got a different flavor. And the pumpkins, same thing.
And next thing you're going to tell me that the green stem on the top of the orange pumpkin, it tastes different.
Oh, without a doubt. It tastes better, too.
Oh,
I could just eat the green stems. If you open up a bag of candy corn pumpkins and all the green stems are missing, you know who it was.
Jack trying to get back on track here, scoring here on Alex, picking up 2 in that round. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Now within striking distance, only 4 points away, and leaves that one short. Alex slams that bag down. He's going to go down and pick it up and move it out of the way.
That's rare.
So he doesn't have to look at it.
That's rare.
But, it's just, what it is. It's a breather. It's a take a step. It's a let Jack think about that miss for a minute. And, I had a old school, good friend of mine, cornhole player, tell me that once. As we were playing up at a place we used to play at called Augie's over in Madison Heights. Remember Augie's?
Oh, great spot.
I loved Augie's.
Great spot.
And we played on a league there with him, and we were playing against him one time, and I didn't. It wasn't a bad miss. Like, it wasn't like that. It wasn't a front board or anything like that. I just, like Alex's bag there on the right, I just missed the hole just a little bit, and he dropped his bags and he turned around and grabbed his beer, and I'm like, "What do you do? We're in the middle of the game. What are you doing?" And he goes, "I'm just gonna make you think about that for a minute." And I go, "You know what? That's it's smart."
Yeah.
Because then, especially after he told me that, that's exactly what I did. I sat and I thought about it.
Did you miss it?
Of course I did. Alex picking up another one there. Trying to get back in this game. Jack doing his best to help him out.
But you need that sometimes, I'll do the same thing. When I know the bag has to be an airmail, I will call timeout. I'll walk down there just to breathe. And it's not even to make the other guy think about it, right? He's already made his shots. But I sometimes need that breather too,
Oh, yeah.
Or that reaffirmation from my partner that, hey, you're going to make this shot. But I don't make it.
Ooh, Alex off the back with that one. Jack in here to sit on 20. Ooh, it comes in a little hot, rings out of the hole and onto the back of the board. Still going to pick up one. Of course, this is, again, a winner bracket semifinal match. The winner is going to go on to the winner bracket finals. I didn't see who won over there on board 2, but I believe it was Maya. We're going to have to check. We'll check right after this and see. The winner of this goes on to the winner bracket finals for a chance to play for the king seat. Good little cut back there from Alex. Jack going fast side, trying to get a piece of this, trying to bring it back in front of the hole.
Oh, what a bag.
No, don't worry about putting it in front of the hole. Just put it in the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he wants to go in. Doesn't matter if he takes the one of Alex's that's already in the hole. Just leave that one out right.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm just going to pack this up and go home at this point. That was disgusting, and that is going to do it. Somehow that bag stays up there, not only for Jack, but also for Alex. Jack McKinney going to take down Alex Hawkins here in the winner bracket semifinal match.
Can we replay that final shot?
Oh, you know what? Let me see if I don't know if I caught it. Hit the button, see if I caught it in time. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Just missed it. But that's okay. Let's take a look over at the bracket, and let's see. It's going to be Lucas Piper and Jack McKinney going to be up. We're going to have that over here on board 1 in a little bit. Let's go down and take a look at the elimination bracket. Up on court 3, David Brown is playing Jim Newbacher. Jamie Newbacher. Where is she at? There she is. I see her over there playing David Brown on board 3. And let's see, and the winner, that's going to go on to play Autumn Bushman. And then here on court 1 right now, we're going to bring you up Maya and Charlie Partners, now forced to play against each other here on board 1. We're going to bring you that one right after this. Stick and stay. We'll be right back. Board 1 action, Tier 1 action, MotorCity Cornhole ACL Regional for the month of February. I am Jason with What About Cornhole, and we are live here with an elimination bracket game. This is Maya versus Charlie. We watched them as partners earlier in doubles. Now they got to face off here in the elimination bracket. Winner moves on, loser goes home. Charlie picking up the first 3 points of the match. Let's get our scoreboard all straightened out here. There we go. And both players off to the right with their first bags. Maya throwing her same bags that we saw her throw in doubles with Charlie earlier. Charlie throwing, obviously, something different. Looks like some white Brotherhood bags there. Both of them throwing Brotherhood bags. Maya black, Charlie's white. Both players now with a bag left and a bag right. Maya in for the 8-8 wash. Now we already have our winner final set, Jack McKinney versus Lucas Piper. We're going to bring you that one here in a little bit. We're going to get a couple of these elimination bracket games out of the way first so that we can kind of catch up the backside of the bracket here with the winner's side. Charlie missing his first bag there off to the right. Second bag right in front. Maya's just going to sit behind. Oh, great bag there from Charlie to get around Maya and into the hole. And now both of those bags there on the right are going to be out of play. Charlie in for a 10. Maya tries to follow him but hangs up and end up going to give up 2 more there to Charlie. And looking at, I know we talked about it earlier, Uncensored Cornhole and Motor City going to be putting on a switch into a bracket a little later tonight. Just looking at Scoreholio right now, they got a little over 20 people already registered for that. And it's going to start, I believe, around 7 o'clock for the switch into the bracket. So there's still plenty of time if you guys are at home watching. You want to come up and play here at the Ultimate Sports Center. They will have that switch into a bracket. It is on Scoreholio right now if you want to go and pre-register. We will love to see you tonight as Maya's third bag clogs up the front of the hole there. See how Charlie approaches this. He's going to sit behind Maya. Fast side going to go at it hard, try to free that bunch up. Does get one to fall.
That is under Motor City 2 tonight for tonight.
Okay,
just so people know.
Go on to Scoreholio, look up Motor City Cornhole, and you will find it there if you want to get pre-registered. Like I said, I think they're looking to start that around 7. So by the time we finish up here with singles, it's going to be a little bit of a break, and then they're going to get right into that. Now, once we finish up with singles, I am going to break down the rig here. No more live streaming after singles. We're not going to be here, unfortunately, all night.
Well, Zach said you were live streaming a Switch Olio.
I don't know what Zach said, but he is lying to you. Daddy needs to go home and get some rest.
Yeah. I don't blame you. You worked hard all week.
Well, I worked all week.
Yeah, you worked hard.
Was I working hard? Was I hardly working? Or was I hard at work?
Well, make me get my phone out. I'll read the text.
Was I working while hard? I don't know what's happening.
I busted my butt so I could get here.
I did. I killed it Thursday night. Because, I've got essentially, as Charlie picks up 5 more there against Maya, going up 10-0. Every time I go into work, I do the exact same thing. And a lot of people do. I've got the same amount of stops. I deliver to restaurants. That's what I do for a living. And I've got the same number of stops. And the way my pay scale works is I get paid the same no matter how long it takes. So some nights I take my time.
I'm mad at you.
But yeah. Thursday night, I knew I had to be here early Saturday morning. And the sooner I finished Thursday night, the sooner I'd be done Friday night and back home in bed. And so I could be here and bring all this live cornhole action to all you beautiful people. Is Charlie with a great glab there off the left side. Yeah. Boy, he is on fire today.
So I know we talked about it a little bit yesterday, but when you got down to Bloomington, was there I know some tornadoes went through there. I'm a big weather guy, so I'm interested in that. But was it bad down there?
You know what's funny? You text me that Friday asking me whether or not I had seen any of that stuff, and one of my supervisors texts me Saturday as well, asking, letting me know that, hey, tornadoes came through. I never saw anything. I barely saw any high winds. I didn't see much damage. I saw some like down trees and stuff, a couple, but it didn't. Ooh, Charlie with that clean backside airmail. Maya looking to push through. Charlie do it again. Oh,
tried
that one off the back. But Charlie's still going to pick one up because Maya cannot collect in front there. But it honestly, if you'd have told me that, hey, there was just a little bit of strong winds and knocked a tree or two down, I'd have believed you. It didn't look like, it wasn't middle of Kansas, like trailer-seeking tornadoes.
That's good.
By the looks of it.
That's good.
It is scary, though. I have drove through and actually had to stop my rig under an overpass once on the side of the highway because I could see it coming.
Scary.
Out there in the middle of nowhere, Indiana, where it's just flat land and wide open. Scary in a rig, man. Last thing you want to do is, because that thing is, it's broadsided.
Right.
Charlie going fast side, looking to make this collect. We saw him do it last round. Ooh, didn't get any of it this time, though. He is going to try again. Gets it that time. Does Maya go for the airmail here? If she goes in, Charlie's sitting on 20. If she misses the airmail, it could be game. Ooh. Goes in, gives up 4.
You know what I want from chat right here?
What do you want from the chat?
One's in the chat if we want to see a Jason POV live stream trucking all the way down to Indiana. Oh. Give me those ones. I want to see it because I want to see it.
You want me to get my my body cam out and just video? No, because you don't want to see me picking my nose and flicking it out the window and. We can do that, though. We can do that. It's very boring. I mean, honestly, like my drive down to central and south central Indiana, for the most part, once you get out of like Detroit and Toledo, Charlie again just banging airmails here this game.
He's on it.
Maya answers. Does he do it again? Ooh. Catches the back of the hole and bounces off the back of the board. Now Maya on. Got to be in, actually, and that's going to do it right there. I believe. No, that's going to wash it out. I'm sorry. That Charlie's bags are white. I didn't see that one on the fast side there. That's going to be a wash. So we're going to come back down and keep this one going. But once I get out of like Toledo, there's nothing. It's a whole lot of nothing out there on the road between like Toledo and Fort Wayne and Indianapolis. Now, don't get me wrong, Indy is a big city, and it's a fun city, and it's honestly kind of fun to drive around.
I've never been. Also, Gordon. Hi, Gordon.
Gordon wants to see it.
He gave us the first one.
He did. He gave us a
ready.
1.
He's ready to see that trucking live stream.
I'm sure I could figure out. I just got to set my phone up, right? Figure it out.
Yeah.
Another great grab there from Charlie on the left side of the hole. That's the third time we've seen him do that this game, and that's going to do it now. Tried to call it one round early. We're going to call it right there. Charlie Van Arsdale going to take down Malin De La Cruz Gigante 21-0. Did not see that one coming.
Not at all. Not at all.
All right, we're going to have another elimination bracket game coming to you right after this. You guys stick and stay. We'll be right back with you. Hey guys, thanks for sticking with us back here on board 1. You know what's funny? I just moved the cameras to try to catch board 2 action because we're waiting for a game over there to finish up so that we could bring you another game here on board 1. But by the time I moved the cameras over there, that game was done. So now I think we're going to bring you back to board 1. I think we're going to have David Brown, Alex Hawkins here in the elimination bracket, if I'm not mistaken. So we did all that to move the cameras, and now we get to move them right back to board 1. Luckily, we get to do this. Hit call. Get in front of it. Hit call or 1 call. Try them both. And then we can just do this here. And it moves that camera right back. And then moves that camera right back. Look at that. Look at the technology. Look at the technology we have here. Remote controls and cameras that move. So much fun here at What a Bag Cornhole live stream here on board 1. I believe, depending on who won that one, let's check out the bracket. Let me come back over here. We'll take a quick look. And it looks like, yes, David Brown, Alex Hawkins, not Hawkins. Hawkins is the town from Stranger Things. Hawkins are the family sitting over there next to the fence. So let's see if we can get Ape's attention and see if we can get this game going over here. And then somehow I ended up in the wrong chair. I don't know how that happened. I'm not complaining, though. All right, we're going to get that game going up here on board 1, and that is an elimination bracket quarterfinal match. The other one, Maya versus Charlie, we just saw Charlie sitting in the elimination bracket semifinals waiting for the winner of Alex and David Brown, and that game is coming up here. As we got Abe ready to go. And once we get those guys up here, we're going to get this one rolling. Here they come. I see them picking up their bags. You can see them there in the background on the right side of your screen. Heading over here to board 1. They're going to do a little down and back, and then we're going to get going here. As we are down to our just last few games. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more games? And you can see Lucas walking around. He was talking about food earlier. Found himself a hot dog. Good kid. Let me find out what's going on with that. Good? Got a hot dog? Mommy? No? Okay. It's a lot of breakdown when I'm done, but if you have time, it's okay. Absolutely. All right, now.
You know, that takes me back to one of my favorite nights in the Edkins garage.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
Did you?
We did. Which is just, it was unfortunate. One, because you are a cheater.
Oh, no way. Listen, sometimes dogs got to be eaten without buns.
No.
You know?
I'm sorry, but if it's and we talked about this earlier, the 9-dog, 9-beer, 9-inning challenge, watching a Tigers game in the garage, me, you, and Johnny. Johnny's the only one who officially made it because he actually ate his hot dog complete. A hot dog, in the context of a ball game, you don't go to a ball game and sit in the stands and the hot dog guy comes by, hot dog! He doesn't give you just a dog. He gives you the dog and the bun. So in order to complete the 9-dog, 9-inning, 9-beer challenge, you have to actually drink 9 beers, not pour half of it out because, I don't want half of it.
To be fair, I don't think anybody poured out a beer that night.
Well, no, that would just be terribly wrong.
Right. But there's something to be said about a good glizzy without the bun. Just saying.
No, in general terms, absolutely. When in the summer when we have the barbecues at our house, we have those Saturday afternoon St. Clair Shore social district parties. Kelly cooks up a bunch of food. There's always a tray of hot dogs because you can never go wrong, right? She'll make prime rib, she'll make brisket, she'll make a bunch of different stuff. But the one thing that is always a regular on the table is hot dogs, and I will spend all day, especially after a few pops. Every time I walk by the table, just got to grab a dog. No bun, just dog.
See?
but in the context of what we were doing that night.
Hey, if you're not cheating, are you really trying?
No, and I was actually told once that it's not cheating if you don't get caught.
True.
Actually, that's not exactly what was said. What was said was it's not illegal if you don't get caught. Believe it or not, and I'll still remember this to this day, 7th grade middle school library, a police officer told me that from my wonderful hometown of St. Clair Shores, Michigan. Now, this could shape up to be a really good game. Two really good top-tier shooters. As soon as I say that, he blasts one off the back of the board. But two really good top-tier shooters who have both we've watched them struggle throughout the day. So Alex puts another one off the back here. David with an opportunity. Alex, not only to put that off the back, then I think he left. He walked away. Oh, no, here he comes. David with a chance to pick up 6, and that's exactly what he does. 10 on 4. Alex dumbfounded that bag didn't fall. But that's the same thing we saw with him and Jack McKinney earlier when he had that bag that just wouldn't, almost exact same spot, would not fall.
Right. And you were talking about that with it hanging, with all those bags hanging right on the edge.
But yet you miss left or right and you're going off the back. It's a weird combination on these boards, just like that. You miss a little right and it's gone. But yet that bag is hanging on for dear life to the edge of that hole.
Bang, bang, yo.
And you know what? That's one thing that. Where is he at?
Mr. Yo?
No. Alex's dad, Tom, always yells that, woo! Yeah. Like he's the reincarnation of Ric Flair. But he's been suspiciously quiet today.
Actually, maybe he's playing in the courts? I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Yeah. Because he was sitting back there by the fence.
Is that 10-5? 5 more for David Brown. 2 rounds in, already up 11-0 over Alex Hawkins. Alex just on the struggle bus, sitting in the front. Seat number 1 on the struggle bus today, Alex Hawkins. And again, not normally his game. And he has it in him to find his way back, fight his way back from it. We don't normally see him struggle this much. So it's unusual to see, but
it's a good opportunity to pick up 2 right here.
Absolutely.
There it is.
Got a piece of it.
Yep.
Moved it closer. Little help from David there. See if we can finish off here, pick up a couple of points, and try to get back into this one. There it is. Great shot from Alex.
That's how it starts.
That's all you need. That's all you need sometimes is just get those first points, shake off the jitters of the first couple of rounds, and just get yourself right back into it. And that's what's great about broadcasting and calling these games here in Tier 1. And there's nobody that's ever really out of a game. There's so much talent in all of these shooters. And give up 11 points in the first 2 rounds. That sucks for Alex, but he is never out of the game because he can make shots.
Yep.
He was upset at himself, missed that one right, but then David misses one left. Follows him over there, though.
Take your wash, move on.
That's it.
Yep.
Unless David's going to go up after this, which he is. Now you see, now you're scoring. Now you're scoring. 8 bags thrown, 5 of them on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tier 3 Cornhole. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, but again, these are the 2 players. If you had to pick 2 all day that you could look at and go, these guys have been struggling today. They're not throwing as well as they normally do. It's these 2. But it doesn't take much to turn it around. At this level, the level these guys are at.
Right.
And the great part is even them struggling is still 10 times better than I am.
You keep saying I, and you got to include me in there, too, because I'm right there with
No,
you.
you're so much better than I am.
Not a shot.
You're such a great shot.
No.
Great bag from Alex, clogging up the front of the hole. David's going to go fast side right after it. Ends up off the back, does knock his in, but is off the back. Another opportunity for Alex to pick up some more points here.
Do you airmail here?
Now you might. No, that was his last bag. He's done sitting 5 on.
Oh, got helped.
7 on 6. Gonna pick up one more.
Yo said all you got to do is yell it. He'll come running.
Yeah, that's okay. I love Tom. I do. But him and Maurice, man, the two loudest players in cornhole. I want to see those two play each other. And I won't commentate. I'm just going to turn the mics towards them and just let them go.
We'll just set you up in a court. Everything will echo in there.
Oh, yeah. One of the small courts over there. That is how you get right back into the game. He's not happy that bag didn't go in, but David's going to have to go in clean here just to get out of here with a wash. He can't do it. 2 more for Alex. 3 rounds in a row. After being down 11-0 early after just 2 rounds. And all of a sudden it's 11-7, clawing his way right back into this one. And this is exactly what I was saying. It's never too late for these guys.
Four points is definitely manageable.
Oh, so much, especially when you were down 11 a few minutes ago. David's just going to keep giving him opportunities. Alex has got to capitalize.
That one might be gettable.
Maybe not now. See, and that's the move, flipping to the fast side, that I thought he would have done the bag before, the one that got caught up there.
Yeah.
But he's chasing right now. He knows he's down. He's chasing points, and that's where it gets dangerous. Now, can David go in? Can he pick that one up on the right? Or does he just go in here for the wash? He tries to go in for the wash, ends up giving up 2 more. Now, all of a sudden, 11-9, a 9-0 run now from Alex Hawkins here in the last 4 or 5 rounds.
It's a good start. Good answer.
And I have a feeling, I don't know this, and I would never legitimately claim this. I'm saying this in jest. But, all these guys play together so much. Everywhere you go, you see this same group of guys playing together with each other, against each other. And I sometimes wonder if they get into a situation like this on a live stream where David's up 11-0, and they're like, hey, let's make this a game. And all of a sudden, he starts just giving opportunities to Alex. And don't get me wrong, it makes for great drama on the live stream, and I love it. I don't think they would actually do that, but that's what I would be thinking if I'm out there.
Are we getting into NBA betting scandals?
Oh,
now?
absolutely.
Is that what we're doing?
Absolutely. Somebody call Chauncey. Oh no, it was more poker than shaving points in a game for Chauncey, but still.
You bring up an interesting point, though, with the guys, everybody playing each other so often. Do you think they picked up on their opponent's tendencies? Do you know
100%.
When to block,
100%.
Do you think Alex knows David's going to roll over it? If they're going to shoot an airmail at a certain point? I'm always going to shoot an airmail, right?
Always.
You, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just like me, I'm going to throw a roll bag, whether it works or not. I would much rather throw a roll bag than an airmail most of the time. David goes all the way up, almost hits the rafters on that one. Oh, man, I wish I would have had the camera on Alex right there. Somebody standing just off to the side here looks at Alex and goes, hey, I think you can go up and get your own 2 bags there. Look, Alex gave him. Are you out of your damn mind? Let's see what he decides to do here. He is going up. Does make it clean. Gonna pick one up there. Alex not out of play, but David's going to try to bully that out of there here. Gets a piece of it. It'll be hard for Alex to get that. I don't know if he's going to want to go after it. Oh, I think he tried there. Ends up off the back. Opportunity here for David. He goes in. One more bag. Could end it if Alex can't get this bag in. Going after it hard. Oh, that's going to do it. David Brown taking down Alex Hawkins here in the elimination bracket. That is going to be it for this one. And I think we got one or two more in the elimination bracket, but I think we might get the winner final up first. Let's see what happens once they put that one in. Let's take a look over at the bracket real quick and see where we're at. We are going to keep, I think we're going to keep David Brown right here and bring in Charlie. As you see Charlie standing next to him there. This will be the now elimination bracket semifinals. Waiting to see what the directors are going to do, which game they're going to give me. Are they going to give me, what are we going to get, guys? Are we going to get, what do you want to see? We got either the winner bracket finals or the elimination bracket semifinals. We got either Lucas Piper versus Jack McKinney or David Brown versus Charlie Van Arsdale. Which game do you guys want to see? Well, it looks like we are going to get Lucas and Jack. We're going winner bracket finals here on board one. Winner goes on to the king seat. Loser heading down to the third place game and their opportunity to try to play to come back up for the championship. Meanwhile, Charlie and David are going to move over to board two. And they are going to play their elimination bracket semifinal match over there. While we get Jack over here on board one, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with you with this game right after this. We're back. Board one, tier one, winner bracket finals. Lucas Piper versus Jack McKinney. MotorCity Cornhole, February ACL Regional. I am Jason from Waterbag Cornhole. I've been bringing you this live cornhole action all day. We started out with doubles. Now we are into singles, and we are getting down to it. This is the winner bracket final. Winner goes on to sit in a king seat. Loser down to the elimination bracket. Let's hear your picks. Who's it going to be, Jack or Lucas? Talk to me out there, folks. What are we going to get here? Is Jack going to pick up the first points of the game? And don't forget, guys out there, if you're watching out in Facebook land, don't be scared. If you want to watch it up on the big screen, you can head right on over to YouTube on your smart TV and find us over there at What a Bag Cornhole on YouTube, and you can watch us live there on the big screen. Got a bunch of pictures earlier, people watching it at home on their big screen, sitting on their couch. I love to see that. That's what this is all about, making sure everybody at home can watch and be comfortable. If you can't make it here, this is the next best thing for the Motor City Regional. A little bit of a step out here from Jack, looking for a little cut roll here. Ooh, comes in a little too hot and ends up off the back. Lucas up in the air, tries to go in for one, ends up missing off the back, and that's going to be two more for Jack. What's that now?
Can we throw a little plug in for next weekend too? Because Keslin's here.
Oh,
and
wonderful.
I don't know if you know about Keslin.
I don't. Want you to tell us about Keslin.
Josh Page.
Yep.
Swag Bags.
Uh-huh.
His daughter. We're not going to throw a whole bunch of information out there, but she had to have open heart surgery, which is very near and dear to our hearts because our son also had to have open heart surgery. So next weekend, the 28th, big fundraiser for them and their family. So if you're not doing anything, make sure you get out there, come see us, come say hi to Keslin.
And that's going to be next Saturday night right here at the Ultimate Sports Center. Doors at 6, bags fly at 7. Every penny.
Bags fly 6.
Bags fly at 6.
Sorry,
Doors at 5. Bags fly at 6. We're starting a little early.
Yep.
Starting a little early next Saturday. Gotta love that.
Expecting a bigger crowd. So
that's awesome. Hey, you're never going to complain. Hear a complaint from me about an early start.
Right.
I absolutely love it. But every penny that comes in the door next weekend, nobody's making anything next weekend.
Nothing.
Everything is going to the Page family. Is that correct? Is it going to the family or is it going to a charity?
It's going to them. So they are staying at a hotel that is close to the hospital in case there's issues. I think it's for 8 weeks. They told us.
Okay.
Some crazy amount of time. So we want to make sure that bills are taken care of.
Absolutely.
Food is gotten for them. So
sitting in a hotel, you can't walk into the kitchen and cook up dinner.
Correct.
It's going to be a lot of takeout. It's going to be a lot of delivery. It's going to be a lot of PB&Js for sure.
Uncrustables. The best part about this tournament too, there is no set monetization. There's no set fee for this tournament. You bring what you can. Everything's going to them, and we got really cool trophy boards we're going to hand out for the winners. We got a board raffle as well. So just come out. Give what you can. It doesn't matter if it's $1, if it's 50 cents.
Everything
it's
helps.
20. Yep.
Everything helps.
So.
And I know we are, for us here at What a Bag, we're going to be bringing some stuff to toss into the raffle basket. So if you want, I think we're going to be raffling off some What a Bag swag. I know some other companies have tossed in some stuff too that they're going to help raise some money with and toss in for a little raffle action. So you can come and you can help monetarily, obviously, if you just want to donate. If you want to get into the raffles, you can help that way and then maybe have a little something to take home with you. Come play some cornhole, have some drinks with some good friends, and it's all going towards a absolutely great cause, which is making sure that she is safe and healthy and the family is taken care of. I absolutely not. In my opinion, as a father, there is not a better thing in the world that you can do than to help another family. So thank you to our friends over at Uncensored Cornhole for doing this. Great. Again, I keep telling you guys, every time I run that Uncensored commercial, I tell you, these are my two favorite people in Cornhole, Tony and Jill, and this is one of the reasons why. They are just deep down good people and always looking to help others out. And this is a great opportunity for you to come out and help out as well. Love to see you. Even if you can't, even if you don't want to play, you just want to come and toss a few shillings in the bucket and help a wonderful family out, here's your opportunity.
It's going to be a rocking good time.
Oh, it's going to be great.
I can't wait. And it's all about the community, right?
100%.
I want to see everybody's happy faces here and just enjoying themselves.
Yep.
So.
Oh, as Lucas misses the air rail, bounces off his bag and off the board, going to give up 3 more, finds himself down 13-0 here in the winner bracket final. Yeah, I've already reserved an Uber for the ride home. Actually, it's almost nice enough now where I might be able to walk home one of these days.
Yeah, I like it. It's getting into the 60s. Yep.
Yeah. This place is only a couple miles from home, and there's nothing better than a good 2.5 mile drunk walk home.
Right.
I haven't done that since my early 20s.
The real question is, are you making it 2 miles?
Oh, I'll make it.
Yeah.
I'll make it, absolutely. What am I going to do? Just stop and sleep in the bushes of somebody's house? Done that too. That's not. But look, if you're just looking for a good excuse to come out and throw some cornhole, there's not a better excuse out there. We're going to be here. Whatabag's going to be here. Uncensored's going to be here. I think MotorCity's going to be here. Josh Page, obviously, representative of Swag Bags, and also Let's Fucking Go.
Yep.
As
Cameo.
well.
Let's not forget about Cameo. We'll give her a shout out too.
Yep.
Josh's wonderful wife, partner.
Is it wife or is it partner?
I'm not sure.
I'm not 100%
So
sure.
Yeah, we'll go PC here and partner.
We know it's not husband though.
She is not his husband. That is right.
That much we know for sure. No, but it's and I saw her in here earlier, and I didn't think that we would see her because I knew she hasn't been that far out of surgery yet.
It's only been like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
10 days maybe. No, it's great to see him. Great to see her out. I mean, listen, I could go on for days and days about the wonderfulness of Mott's Children's Hospital in Ann Arbor, but.
And that's where your son had his surgery as well?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep. It's a phenomenal place. Very phenomenal.
You know, us and a lot of other people have been blessed to not have to go through such a thing. So, a lot of us can't even contemplate what it's like to go through that. And it's so wonderful that you guys, not wonderful that you had to go through it, but the fact that you had to go through it is wonderful to be able to give Josh a little perspective on the situation and give him a little bit of hey, look, here's what it's like coming out the other side of it, right? And so that's phenomenal to be able to have that support structure built into this wonderful cornhole community that we all are a part of.
You know, it's so crazy. I'm a big proponent on everything happens for a reason, and I met Josh for the first time at the Big Freeze. And we connected, and we kind of found out about what was going on in his life, and then it's almost like Josh and I have become best friends now, just for what he's going through.
Watch it. Careful. I understand the sentiment, though. I absolutely do. It's just one of those things when you connect on that level, you know, you have a connection there that one. Not a lot of people who have gone through that get to have that connection with somebody else who has been through it, you know, and so that's big in a support system. As Lucas misses that one off the back, that's going to put Jack up on 20. And you know, the only thing that these guys, I'm sure they wouldn't mind us talking over their game, but that's the only unfortunate part is we're missing a kind of a butt whooping here from Jack McKinney on Lucas Piper, but for a good reason. So make sure you guys come out next Saturday night and help and support, and that could do it there if Jack can bury his next 2 bags. One more, and that'll do it here for the winter bracket finals. And keep an eye out. If you guys don't already, make sure you head over to Facebook and follow Uncensored Cornhole on Facebook. Follow us over at Whatabag Cornhole. We're going to have all the information for next Saturday up on there. I think actually both of us already do have it up on both of our Facebooks right now. So head over to either one of our Facebooks, Uncensored or Whatabag. You'll find all the information about next Saturday, what it's for, what it's about, and how you can help contribute. Even if you can't come, there is still a way, if you can't physically be here, for you to contribute and be a part of the fundraising effort next weekend. So to Josh and his family, good luck on everything that's coming, because I know nothing is ever over when it comes to children with heart problems. I know we watch it with you guys. It never officially goes away, right?
Never.
There's always a concern, and there's always an eye being kept on. So it's a long road ahead, and we want to help them in any way we can. And a good way to help them is to come here for the fundraiser next weekend. Now, that being said, we got Charlie and David over on board 2. They are just finishing up their game, and then we're going to bring you the elimination bracket final here on board 1 right after this. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Board 1, Tier 1, Elimination Bracket Finals. David Brown versus Lucas Piper. I believe. Hang on. Why I got I got David Brown in 2 different courts here on my score tower. Let me look. Let me check the bracket. But I believe this is Elimination Bracket Finals. This is Elimination Bracket Finals. David Brown, Lucas Piper. Winner goes on to play Jack McKinney, who is sitting up in the king seat right now. There we go. Now we are all set. So we got down here on the right side. Let's start down here. David Brown, of course, there on the right. Lucas Piper on the left in the hat. Winner goes on to play for a chance at the championship. Loser going to take 3rd place as Lucas Piper scores the first points of the game. Down to our last couple of games here in Tier 1 singles for the month of February's ACL Regional from MotorCity Cornhole. Ooh, Lucas a little strong on that push off the back of the board. David Brown looking to push through here and clean up. Ooh, but they all bunch up. They don't go in. Lucas will take care of it, though. Now David Brown goes in here for one. No, instead he's going to stay too far to the right and going to give up one instead. Oh, my goodness. You ever tried to talk on a microphone while getting a neck rub? Ooh, good Lord. I'm going to make some weird noises here, folks. Turn your volume down. My wonderful wife, finally out of work, made it up to hang out with us here, giving me a nice little neck rub here. She knows how sore I get, hunched over the computer, bringing you all these great games, and joined in the booth once again by our friend Tony from, our best friend Tony.
Hold on, I'm getting a neck massage too.
Tony's getting one too. He's going to make some weird noises now. From Uncensored Cornhole, David Brown shortboards that one. Lucas trying for the collect, but can't get it. Can David clean up here and pick up
Kelly.
one? Yes, thank you very much. So refreshing as David picks up his first points of the game. Want to say hi?
Hello. I'm here.
She is here. Long day at work, and she's finally here to join us and hang out for a little bit, have a drink or two. I'm assuming that's what you and Tom were doing out at the bar. Maybe. And Nicole and Carrie, everybody out there having a good time. Great to see the Martinez's is out here. Ooh, playing pool with Lucas. Nice. Not this Lucas. He's in here throwing cornhole, trying to take down Tier 1 singles. Up 4-1 in this one. Ooh, David off the back with that one. Oh, and Lucas follows him. You know, it's weird in a situation like this. We've got a small doubles bracket, small singles bracket. It's early in the afternoon. It's only 5:30. Normally, there's been regionals where we're just starting doubles right now at 5:30, but it feels like everybody's just exhausted right now.
It does seem like an exhausting Saturday, without a doubt. I'm not exhausted, though. I'm ready to go.
No,
10
you
got
got
more rounds.
So you got a long night ahead of you still, because there's still going to be a switch into bracket tonight.
Yep.
If you guys are interested, you can still come in and play. You don't have to have an ACL login. You don't have to worry about that. All you got to have is Scoreholio on your phone. If you don't have it, you can download it for free. And $20 tonight. The house fee is waived. All that money's going to go into the pot. There's extra money added into the pot as well.
$100 to be exact.
Ooh.
Already $100 in the pot.
$100 plus the house fee
Plus
on top of that.
Yep. Going to be a good night if you want to come out and win some money.
Oh, it's going to be a great night, and there's going to be some good money to be had. That is for sure. So come on out. You can pre-register right now on Scoreholio. If you look up on Scoreholio under MotorCity Cornhole, you'll see it there. It's going to be run in tandem with MotorCity Cornhole and our good friends, our best friends over at Uncensored Cornhole. I'm not going to let that one go.
Super best friends.
Not going to let that. Oh,
super best friends.
Do I get a cape?
Yes. Of course you do. Aren't you already wearing it?
Always.
It's under that hoodie.
It's under the hoodie, yes. Oh, great bag from David Brown to clean that bag up in front. I did not think he was going to be able to get that. Let's take another look at that one, Tony, because he pulled that one from the right side. That bag's on the left side. He went all the way over left and got it. What a bag from David Brown. Great cleanup from him.
Nasty.
Mics are hot here. Who's your daddy? What? Brandon Zoll going into the did he get by him?
Still got it.
He won? Okay, so does that put you in a third place game now? Tier 2 trying to take down the championship. Brandon Zoll comes out once every 2 years for ACL, and he's trying to take home a championship tonight. Meanwhile, here on board 1 in Tier 1, Lucas has the entire front of the hole blocked up. David Brown wondering how he's going to attack this, down 9-1 here in the elimination bracket finals.
Got to block that up, right?
That's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
Now, does Lucas go roll? Does he go hard push? Does he go airmail?
There's a little spot.
He's going up. Did get one of his to fall, but he bounced off the back. Pretty sure that's 5-5 on the board right now. David with one bag left. He's just going to go on, going to take his point. Can't score if you don't, or you can't win if you don't score points, something like that.
Yeah, that's how the saying goes. Yeah. Whoop whoop, Gordon.
Gordon's having fun out there in the chat.
Yeah, he is.
Moved it a little bit there. Ooh, came in a little harder that time and off the back, skipped right over the hole. David sneaks in around it. If Lucas can't get this here, it's going to be at least 5.
Oh.
And he hits it, but doesn't get it to fall. 5 more for David. All of a sudden, from 9-0, it's 9-7 now. David kind of in the opposite position that Alex was in last game, down big and given those opportunities from Lucas to try to score. David capitalizing now, getting himself right back in the game. So quiet in here now. Socials. 12-12 wash, heading back down the other way. It's crazy the difference between doubles and singles and how full the room is. You don't realize how much motion and noise there is in the middle of a doubles tournament until you get down to the last few games here in singles, because this is it. This and the finals. This and the championship. That's it. That's all we got left here for singles today. This might be a record and the earliest we finished doing a regional, and that's with rounders and doubles. If we didn't do rounders and doubles, we'd have been done an hour ago.
Yeah.
David with a solid 10, confused. There she is.
We got her attention.
Here she comes.
You have an open tab, sir, that you need to close
I
out.
know. Okay.
And Joe's playing, and is there like a timer here or something?
I'm on mic, so we're going to say 20%, I think, for a tip. 20%. Let me turn the mic off.
My tab's still open too.
But, oh wait, where's Joe's page at?
He was sitting out there.
All right, bartender change over here at Redemption Bar. We got to close out our tabs. Not last call, but last of the day for that bartender.
Was she looking at you for closing out the tab or me?
Me.
No.
Yeah, no,
I
I've
think mine is too.
got a huge tab. I think 1 White Claw and soda.
Massive.
I know.
We can change that.
Nope. Not tonight. Maybe next weekend.
Had a couple of Rumplemans.
Oof. Rumplemans can go with candy corn in the trash. I don't care what anybody says. Pat surprised me with one of those a couple weeks ago. If I wasn't already half in the bag when he handed that to me, it would have been ugly as David Brown bounces off the back of the board there. Lucas in for a 12. David in for a 9. 3 more for Lucas, up 15-7 now. Opportunity here for Lucas to get a couple more as David pushes that one right. Lucas, a nice low block right in the middle of the board. It's be a hard cut left to right there for David, so he just goes up instead. Lucas, oh, great bag. Moves his closer, goes in, leaves David's hanging on the edge. David already missing one off the back. Is he going to go for it again? No, he's going to roll this time. Up sitting in front, knocking Lucas's bag closer, and Lucas with the roll collect. Oh my goodness, Lucas Piper. David Brown, getting 2 of them to fall. That's going to be a 12 on 7 for 5. Going to put Lucas up on 20. Let's take another look at that roll collect from Lucas Piper in our uncensored cornhole instant replay. David blocks up the hole, and Lucas says, don't worry about that. I'm just going to go up and over, take it with me.
Oh, my goodness.
What a bag from Lucas Piper. David running out of time, running out of chances. The winner of this game moves on to the finals. Loser taking 3rd place here in Tier 1. As David picks up 2 more there. 20-9 now. Not out of it by any means, but he is out of mistakes. Got to be almost perfect all the way through here if he wants to come back and win this one. Meanwhile, it looks like it might be a Josh and Dino cash game over on board 2. Great bag from Lucas up and over. Another roll bag from him. Lucas leaves that one high and right. 2 more for David Brown. And let's get a Tier 2 update from Brandon here. How are we still in it, sir?
We're in it.
We're in it. Where are we at?
Let me check. Dean and Josh are playing for the winner of the KC right here.
Oh, no, that's not a cash game. That is an actual Tier 2 game over on board 2. Josh and Dino playing for the king seat.
When are you going to teach me your roll bag?
Anytime you want, kid. It's terrible. And you remember, and I love, this is my favorite way to talk about my roll bag. David with a great cut bag there. Lucas trying to clean up. Ends up bouncing off it to the left. Still in front of the hole there, though. So David, does he go for the roll again? Or does he go through it? He's going to go through it and take his 2 points. Down 20-11. Every point counts at this point. Every point counts at this point? Sure, why not?
Yeah.
But how I refer to my roll bag is I like to refer everyone back to one of my all-time favorite movies, Mighty Ducks 2.
Ooh. We're going back, way back.
Going way back.
We're going way
back. Early Estevez.
Yes.
1 out of 5, Coach. A little Fulton Reed action coming at you. And with that miss from David Brown on his second bag, that could do it if Lucas can put 2 more in. David is not going to be able to get that. That is so far out of play. Might as well not even be on the board. No way he's going to be able to bring that. And barring a miss here from Lucas, that is going to do it. If he can put this one in, there it is. Lucas Piper taking down David Brown. Heading on to the finals, it's going to be Lucas Piper and Jack McKinney. We're going to bring you that one right after this stick and stay. We got the Tier 1 finals coming right at you. comes down to this. Tier 1 singles finals. Jack McKinney, Lucas Piper. Jack McKinney sitting in the king seat. Lucas Piper has to double dip if he wants to take home a singles championship today. And we saw Lucas throw one of probably the best games we've seen him throw all day last game against David Brown. Let's see if he can keep it up here as Jack has 2 bags hanging now. How aggressive does Jack want to get going after these in the first round?
It's early. Oh, my goodness.
Tried to play it safe, end up giving up 6 in the first round. Lucas starting out hot. Let's see if he can keep it rolling. These finals, of course, brought to you by our friends over at Yo's Cornhole.
Where are we?
Make sure you go check them out on Facebook at Yo's Cornhole. Visit them online, yoscornhole.com. What are you up to now?
37 for tonight.
37
37.
in a row?
37 in a row.
Hey, try not to play any cornhole on your way through the parking lot.
You're right.
That's right, you guys. They are playing a switch into a bracket tonight right here at the Ultimate Sports Center.
3 more, and we'll have split divisions.
3 more, and we'll
Love
be
it.
able to split divisions. That's absolutely correct. If you're sitting at home and watching this right now and you want to come play some cornhole, but you're like, hey, that's ACL. I don't want to play ACL. You don't have to be an ACL member to play. You come up here tonight. You pre-register on Scoreholio. Get on Scoreholio and search up MotorCity Cornhole, and you'll see it there. You can sign up, and we will be here all night playing cornhole. Not going to be live streaming it now, mind you, but they will be playing cornhole all night here. So now is your chance to get in and play for some cash. There's going to be a lot of extra cash in the kitty tonight, which, by the way, never mind. Not going to do it.
Yeah, I know where you're going with that one, I think.
Just doing my impression of David Spade doing his impression of the first George Bush. Not going to do it. Thought about it.
You did it. You just didn't inhale.
I did. I didn't
Yeah.
inhale. That's a different president.
Oh, you're right.
And it was Phil Hartman that did
Classic Phil.
old Slick Willie.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, it depends on what the definition of is. For those of you who are
Correct.
wondering.
Correct.
Great bag from Jack to clean everything up in front. It's going to be tough for Lucas to get in without taking Jack with him, and he can't do it. Going to be a 12-12 wash. As this is, like I said, this is it. It all comes down to this. Jack does have a game to play with here, sitting in the king seat. And you know what? Kelly, my beautiful wife, has mentioned a few times that the one thing among many that this live stream is missing is some drops. So I told her, I said, she needs to come up with some audio. You tell me what you want to hear and what you think fits in the middle of a cornhole game somewhere, and I will make all the drops that you want.
I mean, there's one that comes right off the top of my head. That's the Price is Right.
Right, there you go.
You know?
Been watching a lot of Beavis and Butthead lately.
Nice.
And so I think when somebody's throwing really well, when you get more than 12 bags in a row, you know you're on fire, and so you get a little Beavis, fire.
I thought you were going to say, I am the great cornholio.
No, well that too, but that's too obvious.
Fair.
Oh, great roll bag from Jack. We saw him struggling with those earlier in doubles. The bag wouldn't pop up for him to get him that roll.
Maybe I'll just have Jack teach me that roll.
Yeah, I think if anybody, much better than me trying to teach you how to roll. Another 12-12 wash.
Where is Chase today? Is he in Vegas?
That is a good question. I saw his old man was watching earlier during doubles. I asked him where they were. He never hopped in the chat to say, so I'm not 100% sure if he is in Vegas or not, or if he just wanted to take a regional off, give everybody else a chance to win one every once in a while.
Thanks, Chase.
Everybody appreciates it. Luke is in for a 10, going to give up 2 more now. Jack trying to come back after giving up 6 in that first round. Now heading into round 8, down 6-4. The question is, in a game like this where they're going back and forth and just pouring bags into the hole, who's going to be the first one to make the aggressive move? Who's going to be the first one to put up the real tough blocker and really try to force the issue on a regular basis? Because right now, this bag for bag, don't get me wrong, I could watch these guys go bag for bag all day. But it makes for it can make for a boring game. And, you know, we love to see action. We love to see blocks and rolls and cuts and airmails. That's the fun part of cornhole, right? So who's going to be the first one? Because a lot of times in a game like this, that's what's going to make the difference.
Right. And is that a strategy that you have? When do you start that? Obviously, both of these guys can throw perfect blocks whenever they want to, right? So when do you start that? When you're down 4? When you're down 6? Do you start it early?
Well, see, and I can't speak for these guys because I've never once been and never will be at the level that they're at to where they can manipulate that bag to do almost anything they want at any given point in time. Speaking as a guy who's a mid-level high tier 3, low tier 2 player, that's how I start a game.
I agree. I'm with you. I'm throwing that blocker. I see what you got.
I'm aggressive from the beginning, win, lose, or draw, and I'm going to stay aggressive all the way through. But these guys, now we've seen 4 rounds in a row of just in. Who's going to crack first? And once you get that crack, does the dam just break open? And there's Lucas.
There it is.
Must have been listening while we were over here putting that block up. And see what happened there. Jack misses roll. It's too far right. He's not going to be able to get that opportunity here for Lucas to score. Now that's 2 of them missed from Jack. Ooh, and Lucas gets too aggressive there, trying to clean that one up and ends up off the back. Still in a position to score here if Jack can't clean everything up. But you can't, so Lucas can still pick one up here. And there it is, and that's where that aggression pays off. Now, does he stick with it? Now he gets first bag back in control of the game.
If it's me, yeah. You got to at least try it again, right?
Oh, I do. And I love the strategy. And whether or not he's going to do it here, we're going to find out here on this next bag. But that's my favorite strategy. Put one in first. Put a little money in the bank, right? And then put that block up.
Agreed.
Problem is, if you're going to do that, you got to be able to hit those shots right there. Waitress coming to look for somebody. Oh, it's not me this time. Kelly took care of my tab. Tony didn't take care of his. He's in trouble now. The bartender had to come look for him. And Jack misses his first bag to the right there. Not out of play by any means, hanging in the pocket. But now he's got 2 of them over there on the right side. Lucas blocks up the front of the hole. Now 3 of them over there for Jack. Lucas going fast side again, looking to clean up the front. Ooh, they all bunch up, though. Jack wants to go down and take a look at it. Let's see what we're looking at here down on this side. That was a quick look from Jack. You can see him step out to the left there. That's where he's shooting. That's what he's looking at. Ooh, and he just a bit deep. Lucas with the roll. Can he get up and over? He can, but it doesn't fall. Still going to be a 6-on-3. 3 more points there for Lucas Piper. Up now 10-6. Jack, again, does have a game in hand. He can afford to lose this one and go into sudden death here. Lucas trying to force a game 2.
You know who else isn't here that I thought I was going to see? Maybe he's in Vegas too.
Who's that?
Spear.
No, Spear's not here, which is just, and I guarantee, and we've had John, Emily, and Hilly, all the Spears have been watching. I assume they're all at home watching. None of them answered when I asked them what they were doing today in the chat. So we're gonna have to talk about that later. Is Jack looking to tie this one up at 10? Good finish from him, but John, he's not a singles player, and if he didn't have a doubles partner that was willing to get here early and play rounders with him, it's usually what he does. He usually comes in late. He'll play doubles, or he'll come in early and play singles and then take off. So maybe they had something going on today. Always unfortunate when you don't see the Spears, but we do have a Zoll sighting who is still playing down in Tier 2. He's down right now to Joe Bushman, so I don't know how well it's going for him.
Is that a championship game?
I don't know. No, it's definitely not a championship game.
So we still might see him over here, huh?
Because I know that game over there, Dino and Josh, was for the king seat. So I think Dino's still up there practicing. He might be in the king seat right now. As Lucas goes in, limits the damage to 4 there, giving up 4 to Jack. Jack up 14 to 10 now. Came back from being down, now taking the lead. Trying to finish this one off in one game. Does not want to get into a situation where he might get double dipped. Ooh, Jack comes up short on that one, and Lucas, a little too long, going to give up one. 15 to 10. Now I think if you're Lucas, you don't have any choice but to start getting aggressive here.
Right.
You're down 15 to 10. Jack is not someone that's going to give you opportunities like that last round very often. Once he gets in a rhythm, you start stroking that bag, you're going to have to do something to disrupt his rhythm. And that's what Lucas is doing there. He seems to step back from the board, take a breath. Don't let Jack get in that rhythm where he's just putting bags in. And there it is. There's a blocker right in Jack's way.
Nasty.
I know.
Nasty.
Great collect from Lucas. I'd like to see him do it again here with his third bag.
Yep.
And there it is.
Yep. Got to make him make a shot.
And there's the miss from Jack. Can Lucas get around it for 2? Yes, he can. What a bag from Lucas Piper. Let's take another quick look at that get-around bag from Lucas. The uncensored cornhole replay. Jack leaves his bag short and right, and Lucas just hops right around it there. Claps his hand bag off to the right. Not out of play. There is a corner hanging.
He's going to get it.
He's going to have to. Oh, he doesn't have to try. He can
to.
still afford to give up 2 here.
Go get it, kid.
But is he going to go get it? No, he's not. Going to go in. Hope Jack misses, which he won't. Move on to the next round. Now it's Jack putting up the block. That was a bit unexpected.
Good strategy, though.
But he knows he's within striking distance now. Big step out, going fast side, looking to clean everything up in one bag. Oh, what a bag from Jack McKinney. Let's take a look at that cleanup, and this is why he's wearing that ACL Pro jersey. Here in our uncensored cornhole replay, you see him stepping out, and just in one shot, going to clean everything up in front. What a bag.
If I threw it that hard, it'd be on 94.
Correct. Oh, and there's Lucas trying to put a blocker up, misses it to the right. Luckily for him, Jack misses that one left, but that bag is moving. There it goes. Lucas has to be in here. There it is, but Jack is now going to be sitting on 19. Running out of time, running out of chances, running out of mistakes is Lucas Piper here in the finals. And that could do it right there. I don't know if Lucas is going to be able to get out there and get that one. He is going to try. Big step out from him. Staying on the slow side, so if he misses it, it doesn't go flying off the back. He did get a piece of it.
A good piece of it. It's gettable.
Misses the airmail, and that is going to do it. Jack McKinney, your February ACL Regional Tier 1 Singles Champion. Of course, this regional brought to you by MotorCity Cornhole. My name is Jason from Waterbag Cornhole, bringing you live cornhole action all day long. My partner in the booth today, Tony Whalen from Uncensored Cornhole. I'd like to thank everybody that helped put this broadcast on. Of course, MotorCity Cornhole, Uncensored Cornhole, our friends over at Yo's Cornhole, my wonderful wife, allowing me to come and do this stuff on a Saturday while she has to go to work. I get to come here and have fun, so thank you to her. Thank you to the Ultimate Sports Center for hosting another regional here as we have Tier 2 finishing up. We're all done with Tier 1. I think that's going to do it for us today, but don't forget, guys, next weekend, fundraiser for Josh Page and his family right here at the Ultimate Sports Center. Come on up and help in any way that you can next Saturday. Doors at 5, bags fly at 6. If you're looking to play cornhole tonight, you don't want to wait till next Saturday. Then right here at the Ultimate Sports Center here in just a couple of hours, about an hour from now, they're going to start a 4-game switch into a single-game double elimination bracket. Extra money added to the pot and no house fee tonight. So all the extra money coming from that and that $100 extra going into the pot is all up for grabs for anybody who wants to come up and get it tonight. They are pushing, last we checked, they were at 37. If they hit 40, they're going to split the field into 2 brackets after the switch, an upper and a lower. So there is a spot for everybody, no matter what your skill level. Come on up and play. Let's see, what else do we have going on? Next weekend, 2 weekends from now, we are going to be out at Holly Meadows with our friends at Uncensored and Yo's Cornhole. I will be out there broadcasting as well, out in K-Pac, Michigan. There is Zach from Motor City Cornhole right there getting all up in the camera. And, and then Tony just immediately cut that camera off, said, we don't want Zach in there. Let's do a quick rundown real quick of, again, where we are, the Ultimate Sports Center and Redemption Bar. Every Friday and Saturday night, Uncensored Cornhole and Motor City Cornhole put on tournaments here. I believe they're also going to start trying on Wednesday nights if they can get the numbers. Going to be doing it on Wednesday nights here as well. It's a great place to come and play. A great bar. They got food here. They got everything you need. Look at that beautiful room. And for all skill levels, I'm telling you right now, whether you're a beginner or a pro, there is a spot here for you with Uncensored Cornhole, Motor City Cornhole, and the Ultimate Sports Center. So come check it out right on the corner of Masonic and Little Mac in St. Clair Shores. It's been hosting us the last few regionals. I'm not 100% sure if we're going to be here for next month or not. We're kind of in discussion right now. 31950 Little Mac in Roseville is the place to be. Every Friday night, we have Redemption Fridays with Uncensored and Motor City Cornhole right here at the Ultimate Sports Center. Bags fly at 7 every Friday night. I don't have the graphic here now, but they're also doing it on Saturday nights as well at 7. So Friday or Saturday right here at the Ultimate Sports Center. You come on out and play some cornhole with some of the best people in the game. And who are those people? Well, they're our friends over at Uncensored Cornhole, Tony and Jill, 2 of the best people in cornhole. I emphasize the word people. 2 of the best people in cornhole right here running Uncensored Cornhole. You will never have more fun than you will when you are out playing with Uncensored Cornhole. Buy them a drink, have a little chat, throw some bags, have fun. There they are right there. You can visit them at uncensoredcornhole.com or on Facebook at Uncensored Cornhole. And, of course, we can't forget our friend. He's not here today, but he's here with us in spirit, Johnny Boy Productions, Johnny Kaufman. Find him over on Facebook at Johnny Boy Productions. Anything you need from pictures to videos to editing, reach on out to Johnny Boy Productions. He will get you taken care of. One of the best in the business and one of my best friends, and he will make sure that you are all taken care of. And, of course, my name is Jason from What a Bag Cornhole. We have all the cornhole apparel that you need, from hoodies and hats to sweaters and pants and everything in between. We also do custom bags and boards. anything you need cornhole related, you go ahead and make sure you reach out to us on Facebook at What a Bag Cornhole.
Yes, Gordon, there is karaoke tonight at 9.
Oh, look at that. Gordon hopping in the chat asking about karaoke. It is coming later. It is coming like Christmas. Karaoke at 9 o'clock, and it is always a ball. We are going to be done here for the – yeah. We're going to be done here. Zach comes over to check. Yeah, we're going to finish up here after all that rambling on and all you guys paying attention and listening. Thank you. I see you out there. I see you guys that stuck around till the end, and we appreciate you. We are going to be done here in Tier 1, and we will see you next month at the next ACL Regional. We'll also see you again, like I said, in 2 weeks. We'll be broadcasting from Holly Meadows out there as well in K-Pac, Michigan. Make sure you come and see us. Tony, thank you for joining me in the booth today.
Food for thought?
Yes, sir.
I love you.
No, I love you.
No, I love you more.
In a totally non-gay way.
No, you hang up.
More of a prison way.
I'm down.
Yeah? All right. We're going to be busy, guys. We'll see you later.